to the first ever Dub Hub podcast from our friends at 1200 WOAI. My name is Raven.
I'm Andy.
With me as always is Andy. And we're here with our really good friends, Hydra Melody, who are promoting their big CD release show, their highly anticipated CD release show this Saturday.
For the last about 4 years, we've been hitting it really hard as Hydra Melody. We just did our new record in Nashville, which we're excited about, so the release for us is super huge this weekend. We finished the writing process at a 2-month stay in Austin. We just rented a condo, rehearsal space, and made writing for the record our job pretty much 9 to 5 every day.
And then once I went out by myself, which was actually more dangerous than going out with people I knew, because everybody was like, "What are you doing by yourself? Here's a Long Island," and I was like, "Okay." But
Oh, poor guy, let's give him the Long Island.
yeah, this guy looks lonely. It's like, little do you know.
Fun Hydra Melody fact: we're all huge Katy Perry fans. Just
love it.
throwing that out there.
Before it's too late, Paul McCartney,
Oh,
or I would definitely say Pharrell Williams because he's been
oh yeah.
a huge influence on me.
Or Katy Perry too.
Jay-Z.
Like,
Shit, we were going out
I
there,
like Pharrell
Jay-Z.
Williams.
Yeah.
Jay.
We could be with Jay-Z and Queen Bee, and
Oh my god. I just adopt me for a week.
Hydra, and it all rhymes. Hydra Melody, Jay-Z, Queen Bee, like, oh.
I went to this concert a long time ago, like several years back, and it was Bamboozle Roadshow at Fiesta, Texas, and they're like, "Oh, Hanson's playing," and I'm like, "Oh my
Oh
god."
my god, I
Okay.
was at that show.
I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, "Are we really gonna watch Hanson?" And I'm expecting like Mbop and all that, and they came out, and I was like, "What is
They're
this?"
really good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Somebody asked me once, what makes Hydra Melody different from all the other bands? And that's exactly what I said. Like, you can see that you really love what you're doing.
The support from strangers that become family because they're fans that we see, that we've met. We're so grateful for that because it's a tough industry, because and so if we can give back what you're talking about and that feeling of, hey, for an hour and a half we can take you away from everything and just life is okay and whatever you're going through is just you're in that moment and you forget about the hardship and you enjoy that moment. That's the ultimate payoff for us. So to hear that you notice that, because that's why we love doing what we do. It's that escape, and it's that way of expressing ourselves that we couldn't do in any other way.
I really think that within the next 5 years or so, San Antonio's music scene is going to be one that's definitely talked about in a lot more places than it is now. But it's going to happen. And it's kind of one of these things that when it does, I kind of think no one's going to notice, especially here. It's going to be the fact that somewhere else notices and we're like, oh wow, things are really
Talking about
popping
us?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking about San Antonio? Yeah, I think it's going to be something like that. It's going to be before we even realize that our scene has really, rose up. I think it's going to be somewhere else pointing it out, and then we're going to be like, oh wow, we really have come a long way. You don't have to be a rock star to be a rock star.